Hey guys, amazing people, what's up? What's good? What's happening? What's popping? Yes, it's your boy Daki, spelled Darkiee. After this Wednesday, in about 3 4 days from now, we'll probably be voting for the governorship election. I want to just say out to you guys out there, go out and vote in your conscience, vote in the right person, vote in who you think is the right person that can move the state forward. Nobody should intimidate another person for his or our candidate. Election is actually a choice, and we all should stand by our choices. Anyway, I want to say a big thank you to our fans for doing what you do. We love you, we appreciate you, and trust us, we don't take you guys for granted. This is me welcoming you guys to Go to Life News, where I bring you update concerning music across the country. Straight up today, we begin with Naira Marley. It's been a while I actually had the news that Naira Marley is a conversation in that news. The point we saw where one of the latest single dropped, they called it GJWHF, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Amazing one, I think. For normally, the scrutiny for his songs needs to be checked from the name of the songs, the way he sings it. He has a way of doing it in his own way, and they've all come out as a masterclass. Amazing one from him. It was a very proper one when he dropped that one. We saw where for normally we saw where he campaigned for the All Progressive Congress Party where they were doing their rally, and then fans came out for him because to an extent there was fans, majority of the fans actually had a preferred candidate, and he was going for a candidate that was less preferred, and all this conversation was just struck, and people, and then that was when we had the conversation about the counseling thing where they cancel an artist and all of that. For him, he probably didn't care. He just did all of that at the time, and it was actually the question at the time. We saw someone saying this one could do anything for Naira. He hasn't endorsed any candidate. This is business. He can perform for anyone. Some person fails to understand that he's an artist. He's also a businessman, so he could actually choose to perform for anybody want to perform as much as they're paying him for his service. So all of that, he was doing that at the time. Moving on for the Ramali, we saw where he actually had this tweet saying, "God, please don't let me see what will make me leave smoking." And then he said, "Amen." For the Ramali, we know one thing is a constant around Normally fact that at every point you have to see Normally is either obviously he's always with the smoke, just like this picture so where he's actually having something in his mouth and all of that. He's actually always top with that. And then he's saying, God please, he doesn't want to see what will make him leave smoking. So the question people are asking is, what is it about smoking? But for normally, I'm sure he has made his choice and he knows what is benefiting from that one. They went further saying, we all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own. So in what he's saying, we love ourselves more than every other person, but then how come you love yourself more and then you still care about other opinions? So if you love yourself, you should care about your own opinion first than any other person. And then that's how life works. If you care about people's opinion, you probably will not do anything you want to do. So he's saying if you love yourself, you should love your opinion because how do you love yourself without loving your opinion? Normally wise one from you. At the time, moving on, we have Seyi vibes on this one. It's this mischievous look for me. In fact, that it gives this look where you don't know what is up to. He has this look where you can't catch him coming. He has that look like it gives you so mischievous and you don't know what next Shay Vibes want to do. And trust me, whenever you think you've gotten a grip of Shay Vibes on this part, it gives you a different part of you and you're like, wow, this guy is a magician on his own level. Was at the point where him and Wizkid were seen together and at the time at one of the concerts where Wizkid was and it's actually a big deal because for Shay Vibes, it's one person in the streets love so much, love his song, love his art, love what he does concerning music, and him seeing the whiskey at the time, it's aroused some like speculation saying, is there a collaboration coming? What are you guys doing together? Are we expecting something from both of you? But whatever it is, both of them have not spoken about it yet. Eventually surfaced that yes, the collaboration, trust us, we are receiving it with open arms. All the fans are receiving that with open arms because Shaven and Whiskey will give us a mad combination. Moving on, we saw Seyi vibes in the Guagalada video where for him his lines were short, precise, and he nailed it. There were no rum about, so just a very short verse, precise one, and then at every point he had to say something. He was nailing it bit by bit. For him, 100 over 100, it was an amazing one for him. Coming through with that song, it was really amazing to see him. We saw Shaven announced his UK tour beginning from the month of April to May. At the time, no proper indications, not dates yet, but he actually has this one saying his UK tour is between April to May. Obviously, in coming days, we're going to get more dates for that one. They called it UK Paraboy. You're going to be in London, Birmingham, Manchester, and then they said plus more. So obviously, if you are in UK, expect your vibes in your city between the month of April and May. And guess what? In 2023, for Shay Vibes, kudos to him because, like I tell you guys, if you've done the hard work, you should reap your success. So, where for him, he got himself a white Range Rover. Amazing one for him, and he has put in the work, put in the effort. It's only apt that he actually reward himself with a car, as it were. For some artists, apartment, but for him, he has deemed it fit to get himself a car. And then we say congratulations to Seyi Vibes on that one. Indeed, hard work, peace. Moving on from now, we have Fireboy on the do. So Fireboy Bandana actually amassed about 60 million views on YouTube. For Laughter Tears and Goosebump, for Audio Mark, it got about 180 million views on I mean, streams on Audio Mark. Amazing one because and that's the beauty about streams and music, where you have a project and you've done like in the past, but then that project still keep making money for you. Amazing one, brain, beautiful brain behind that. And for Fireboy, he really is still receiving that from Laughter, Tears, and Goosebump. Moving on, we saw where on Spotify, he got about 400 million streams on his Playboy album. Amazing one for him on Spotify, and then that figures is still counting and still racking up at the time. Moving on, we saw where at the Urban Music Award, where him and him with Ed Sheeran actually came through with an award for the best collaboration act with the song Peru. Amazing one, because that's one song that even till date still doing amazingly well. It's one song that people are really resonating with. It's one song that has taken over the UK almost entirely because people really vibe with that one. And talking about the collaboration, 100%, Ed Sheeran came through 100% on that one. We saw for the Promised Land 2023, gonna is happening September, and all we're gonna be seeing amazing acts on this one from our end. Amazing acts. We have Davido on that one. We have Thames. We have Fireboy. We have Arya Star, and then we have funny how they left like space for like question marks for some guys who they've not announced yet. So obviously, in coming days, they might actually fill this up with our own Afrobeat guys, and we are so happy and excited that these guys will be here. But the good thing about this is this is a show happening on the first day of October, and then they're already planning about it in March. It shows how these guys are prepared for their stuff, how they don't want to be caught unaware, and it shows that they are deliberate about what they are doing. Obviously, every other culture, every other place where music is being done to take a toll from this guy. Amazing one from them. And then good to know we're having Davido, Thames, Fireboy, Arya Star on that one. Coming days, Mondays will be announced, and then whenever we get a new act, we'll give you guys updates on that one. For the last guy news today, we have Rema. For Rema, is that guy you always hear him on the news because he's milking every opportunity I've been at this time. Moving on, we saw where for him, he got eligible for 9 times platinum in India, and for these guys and their Indian records and all. Last time we had from CK, it was I think it was about 20 million, 20 platinum rather, 20 platinum in India, and amazing work because it's looking like these guys are actually doing good for themselves. And now we're seeing them out with 9 platinum. It just shows these guys they are doing something right in India, and these guys are actually eating their song and they are making the song actually making sense to them, even though it's not English. But I mean, it's not the language they speak is actually an English song, but they are making sense with it. They are vibing to it, and it's a big win for both them and then for the Afrobeat culture. A big win for everybody. I saw where Rema became the first Afrobeat act to cross 38 million monthly listeners on Spotify, making him the African artist with the most listeners on the platform. At the point, it's safe to say Rema is the only African act with the most listeners on the platform with 38 million listeners monthly. And America is about 11 million. So it just shows that the maybe record they should do something cool because Arasta 11 million, Rema 38 million plus. Wow, that's really massive and a very big win for Rema, big win for Afrobeat, big win for the Mavins, big win for everybody associated with Rema at the time. We saw where Lil Nas and Rema actually came through with this one. The snippets of the song were released, and fans are really waiting and eager for that one to drop. Talking about Holiday, Rema latest song, we saw where they actually crossed about 5 million streams on Spotify. This song is one song that is moving like something you're not seeing. So it's today you're seeing it there, tomorrow is there, and it's just everywhere. And in coming days, you'll be surprised where you still see this song doing the 100 million, 200 million because it is that song that has the potential to do all of that. This time we're 5 million on Spotify. Amazing one for him, and then we say congratulations to Rema on that one. Guys, we've come to the end of this one. Go see news. We can't wait to catch you guys on the very, very next one. Stay safe, guys, and always remember, be careful.